Welcome back to Magic Tarot Cards. It's Jasmine. Today I'm going to do another missing person's tarot read. This person came missing at the same time Dylan Rounds came missing. His name is Aidan Clune. I hope I'm saying his name right. Aidan Clune. The only thing I watched on him was a 4-minute clip. What I do know is that he had mental issues, a lot of mental issues for a long time. He lived with his mother. I don't know what state it was, but it was close to Dylan Rounds. And I think he had medication switch or something like that, which made him even go more bizarre in his mind. And he would move around a lot because of fear. He had a lot of fear, a lot of paranoia. And then he came up missing. He took off in his truck, left this truck behind, and went off into the mountains. So we're going to do a reading to see what happened to him. Is he still alive or has he passed? Where is he? All right. So first, I'd like to say this video is not made for kids. If you're under the age of 18, please click off now. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. Give me a big thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. Don't forget about my magic cup, y'all. This does work. I have put an influence on this, meaning that it will give you good luck and money, health, and love. What you do is write down what you need, what you want to happen, always with good intentions, y'all. You can't write nothing bad, okay? And then you write it down on a piece of paper, pray it in Jesus' name always, because all good things come from our Lord. Drink from the cup and watch the magic happen. I've had many people buy the cup and they tell me stories of good things that have happened to them. So try it. Try your luck. All right. Don't forget to watch my Lucky Lottery numbers. Don't forget to buy a ticket today. Today is Mega Million. The Mega Million in Texas is up to $480 million. All right. So if you live in Texas, buy a ticket. And I do have videos on Lucky Lottery numbers. Follow those numbers because many people have won with the numbers I have given out. Don't forget to follow me on TikTok. I'm at Magic Tarot Cards if you want to watch funny little skits about me. And I'm also on Facebook at Magic Tarot Cards 2022. All right. Don't forget to follow my brother's art page, please. I would really love for you to subscribe to his page. Watch his art videos. He is a great artist, and he's also on deviantart.com. Both of those links will be in the description box down below. If you want a personal reading, contact me with the email down below. Let's get started with the video. I have premeditated. Now, someone asked me why I don't shuffle on camera when I do these missing people. That's because I have to shuffle for a very long time, and I communicate with spirit, and I don't have the space on my phone to put that on here, and it's kind of boring, so I pre-shuffle ahead of time and pull the cards. Now, if you want to see me shuffle, I do shuffle on camera, like with the love readings and when I go live. All right, I haven't gone live in a while because I've been very busy moving and stuff like that, but I will here pretty soon. All right, so I did ask Spirit about where is he, what's in his mind, what happened to him, and the final, is he alive or dead, and the final outcome. All right, so for the first one, we have the Hermit. Now, we all know that he had mental issues. I do see that he's had mental issues all his life. He was born with these, okay? There's something wrong with him that he was born. I'm seeing a lot of skin, wait a minute, message coming through. Bipolar, I'm seeing bipolar, schizophrenic. These were the tendencies he had, things that he was born with. A lot of low serotonin in his brain. And, you know, he's just always suffered with these mental issues. So this is him. This is him. This is the man, the hermit, that goes off by himself to think because he's confused. He doesn't know what to do. You see how the background is a dark grayish blue? That always represents deep in your mind. So I do see he was deep in his mind. But when it's in the upright, that represents he has a light to light his way, meaning he will find his path. He will find his way. But for Aidan, I hope I'm pronouncing his name right, it's in the reverse, meaning all hope is dashed. The light has gone out. He has no hope left. So this is how he was inside his mind, okay? He had a lot of help. He had his mother helping him. He had grandparents, I believe, that wanted to help him. But in his mind, he did not believe that. He was very, very paranoid. And he just felt like it was the end of the rope for him. So that was his mental state when he took off. Now, here we have the Two of Swords. This represents when you cannot see your future. You're blinded. You're blinded. This is why the person that's sitting here is blindfolded, because they cannot see the future. Again, blue, deep in thought. The swords that cross are at a crossroads. Swords are never good. When you get swords, this always represents negative energy. The water in the background is not smooth, so that represents turbulent times. So again, in his mind, because this is blue, represents deep thought. In his mind, he was troubled, very, very troubled. He did not know which direction to go. This is when you're at a crossroads. You don't know where your life is taking. You cannot see your future. That's why this person is blindfolded, because they cannot see their future. And this is how, again, how he felt. Why did he feel this way? Because of his mental issues. He had no, in his mind, he thought he had nowhere to turn, nowhere to go. So he was like this, in this state, which is a horrible state to be in. Whenever you get this card, you're in a terrible state. You can't see your future. You don't know where to go. You're just almost immobilized by your thoughts. Now again, we have this is the Eight of Swords, another sword card. This is the card of fear, fear, fear. So he had a lot of fear inside of him, a lot of fear in his mind. This is when you go to prison or self-imprisonment. And again, this is how he felt. See how the person is bound here with their hands behind their back, meaning they cannot control what's happening. That's why their hands are behind the back. Again, blindfolded. Okay, there's two blindfolds, meaning they cannot see their future. So this was something that was inside his mind, because we all know he wasn't in jail. So this is self-imprisonment, creating a self-imprisonment in your mind to where you don't know where to go, what to do. So this is what happened to him. In his mind, he created a self-imprisonment that made him have a lot of fear. And it wasn't his fault, y'all. This is none of this is his fault, because he was born with all these problems. His mother tried a lot to help him. I see this mother really cared about him. She tried very hard to help him. And I don't know why this is not national news. I feel like everybody that's missing deserves to be, this case deserves to be recognized. People need to know about him, what happened to him, where is he? They need to be searching for him too, not just the other boy. These two boys came missing at the same time. This one and Dylan Rounds, they both need the same type of attention. He needs help too. I don't understand why some people come missing and they don't make it public, or it is public, but no one pays attention to it. And then some other people are like, oh, where they're at. Everybody's searching. Everybody deserves to be found. Everybody deserves to be, paid attention to, that comes up missing. This boy needs a lot of help. Okay, and then here he is again, y'all, in his mind, crying, lots of sorrow, lots of depression. The black in the background means depression. Again, creating a self-imprisonment. Swords always mean jail or self-imprisonment in your mind. Okay, in your mind. So this is how he was towards the end, where he disappeared. All right, he was so much in his mind, he couldn't get out of it. He was so depressed, crying, just so totally confused. I feel so sorry for him, y'all, because I can feel what he was feeling, and it was horrible. Very, very horrible for him. It makes me want to cry. My throat gets tight when I hold this card. I get choked up because I can feel what he was feeling at the time. All right. So lots of self-imprisonment, lots of fear in his mind, couldn't get out of it. All these cards indicate that. 1, 2, 3, 4, all these indicate the same thing. Now here we have people that wanted to help him. This is when these are beggars, right? These are beggars, and this is someone, a third party coming in to help you. So I do feel like there was somebody that wanted to help him. I'm leaning more towards his grandparents, because I did hear in that clip that I watched that he had grandparents that were going to either buy him a home or a trailer or something like that, to where he could be off by himself. But I don't think that happened, because he disappeared at the time, where it would have balanced the scales. Because see, here's the scales that are balanced. Okay, and then red means passion. So these people did care about him. They were trying to help him financially or with money or with something like that. But it did not happen because he took off before. I'm not sure if it happened or not, but I do know that he took off. All right. Now, here's the Queen of Cups. This is the mother. She is also deep in her mind because she doesn't know what happened to her son. Her thoughts are inside this cup. The cup is closed, which represents she's keeping her emotions on the inside. She might not appear to be that upset, but she really, really is. She's just keeping it to herself. You see how the water is not smooth. It's very, very turbulent. Very turbulent. So she's experiencing this turbulation, and she's deep inside thinking what could have happened to him. Is he alive or is he gone? Deep thought. Blue always represents deep thought. So that's her mental state. Now, okay, so I do know that he left his truck behind. He ran off into the mountains. Okay, so we are in the dead of summer. It's very, very hot over there. If he didn't have any money, so how can he survive in the mountains by himself, right? I don't feel like he committed suicide. I do feel like the elements will have gotten him. If he didn't have any help, no water, no food, I do feel like the elements themselves will get him, the heat, the thirst, and stuff like that. So I asked, is he living or is he passed? Or I asked, first of all, I asked, is he gone? I got the yes card. The genie, the Nine of Cups always represents the word yes. So I'm getting confirmation that yes, he has passed. Now, I did not get a death card, y'all. Did not get a death card. But the next card down here does represent death. Okay, so I'm getting confirmation that yes, possibly, it could be possible that he's gone due to the elements getting him. I don't see that he would hurt himself. I mean, he could because he's schizophrenic, or could be schizophrenic. Remember, y'all, this is alleged. This is alleged, okay? It's a tarot card reading. It's alleged. All right, I have to say that due to YouTube rules. But I do see more yes than no. And then I asked for the final outcome. Of course, I got the Hangman. The Hangman can represent death because I only get this when people pass away and they cross over into the light. Okay, so you see, here is the light. And the upright, it means yes, they've crossed over. And the reverse means they've passed away, but they're still hanging around on the earth in limbo. Okay, but it's in the upright for him. So I am seeing crossing over into the light. Now, here's one thing that I'm going to tell you, whether you believe it or not. God doesn't leave you in a body that no longer works, or your mind no longer works. There's a lot of people that are crazy or schizophrenic or whatever, and then they end up passing away, and then I get calls saying, well, why did my son die? Why did my family member die? They were schizophrenic. Because God's not going to leave you like that. He knows you're suffering, so eventually he takes you. He's not going to leave you in a body or in a mind that doesn't work, okay? So eventually he takes you. So I did not get the death card, but I did get a confirmation of yes. So how did he pass? I'm feeling that he's passed from the elements. If he's gone, y'all. I'm not going to say he is, and I'm not going to say he isn't, because I didn't get a official death card here, but I did get the answer yes, and I did get the crossing over to the other side, to the third world, the third dimension, whatever you want to call it, enlightenment, okay, up and out. All right, so now if he is found, okay, that's good, because it's not definite here, but I honestly don't. He's been gone too long, without a truck, without money. It's been very, very hot. How is he going to get water or food? Nobody has found him. Now, he could still be alive, but you can only survive, what, a month without water? A month without, or maybe 2 months without food, a month without food? Then what? And then it's extremely hot out in the mountains. Where are you going to hide? Is there any shade up there? I mean, you got to think about all this stuff, and this is what I think about. So I do feel like if it's a big if, he is passed, like my cards are saying, then the elements got him. I don't feel like anybody got him. I mean, they could have, or maybe a wild animal could have got him, but I don't see that here. I see that the elements is what's going to get him, or already has. Okay, I'm going to repeat that. It's what's going to get him, or already has. All right, we're going to leave it at that. I'm going to do a second reading to confirm if he's gone or not in a few days. I'm going to get with Spirit and we're going to concentrate on this. But again, I almost feel because of these two cards here that he is gone and he passed of natural, not natural causes, but, you know, due to the elements that got him. It's extremely hot, very extremely hot out there. That we're having a drought, y'all. We're having a drought. And I'm going to tell you another thing. You need to pray for rain. You need to pray for the weather to change, because sometimes when we have droughts like that, it's due to people neglecting the earth, wasting water. So then you get a drought, meaning it's a punishment, okay, from the universe. So if you waste a lot of water, and you know, people waste a lot of water, or just they're negligent to taking care of the earth, then the universe punishes you with droughts and stuff like that. So if you want it to cool off, if you want it to rain, you need to pray for that. All right. The Native Americans pray for rain all the time because they knew about this. All right. So, and I'm also going to say one more thing. If you haven't developed a personal relationship with God, do so now, because we are living in turbulent times and we're getting close to the great tribulation. Whether you believe it or not, get close with God, y'all. Pray all the time. You know, form a personal relationship with Him. You can talk to Him like He's your best friend, because He is, and He's waiting for you with open arms. All right, y'all. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you'll be reminded when I upload another video. See you next time. Bye-bye.